Have you started your fall garden yet? We're just talking about the fun things of frost. Well,
That's
Gary
right.
is joining us from Town and Country Gardens now to discuss some of those plantings that you want to put into your fall garden. And this is something that you would think that, okay, springtime is just generally the time to plant, but you can plant things in fall. Tell us a little bit about what you have here.
First of all, we've got some chrysanthemums. These actually are traditional fall bloomers. The chrysanthemums you see in the grocery store on a year-round basis have been forced, but ordinarily the longer day length, or the shorter day length and the longer nights in the fall is what triggers the flowering response on both the asters and the mums.
Okay.
And what you will find is this is when they bloom. Most mums and chrysanthemums don't even look like they're going to bloom until almost September.
Minute.
Yeah, I do have some mums
So
in my
don't
garden,
panic
and they're
if
nice and tight right now, so
are.
they're just about ready to
So
get
at the end of
going.
August, don't panic.
Exactly.
Well, and I always think of chrysanthemums and mums as, you know, this time of year, but you have a lot of other things that are
Absolutely.
really great. Tell us about some of these other varieties. What are these beautiful, tall, pink ones here?
All right, this is a flowering lobelia. This is a perennial, and it's typically a late summer bloomer, but it will last into September, which is pretty much fall in southeast Idaho.
Yeah.
It's a very tall bloomer. It's a background plant, and it does need a wetter spot than most plants, so make sure you choose a moisture spot in the garden for it.
Okay.
This is a potentilla. This is a smaller growing hardy shrub that will flower until the hard freezes force it down. So it's not unusual for this to bloom clear through October. So this is a very good plant for fall flowers in our area.
Great.
This is a hardy flowering aster. They come in just about every color, including blues.
Beautiful.
And these flowers can last almost into November. They'll flower down as cold as 22 degrees, and so they'll take a fairly hard freeze and still hold their flowers.
That's amazing.
And then, let's see, I also brought, this is a cut leaf sumac. I included it because there's a little red leaf right there to give you an idea as to the fall color you can expect.
Beautiful.
This is one of the very few alkali-tolerant red fall color plants that can be planted here and still do well.
Okay.
Great. Now,
nice.
tell us a little bit about these. These are they almost look like cabbages or
They
something.
are a cabbage relative. This is the ornamental kale. These are another very extremely frost and cold hardy plant. They'll last clear almost to Christmas in some years, and they don't reach their full color until after the first frosts have hit them. So this is definitely one for the fall in our area.
Now, when you say kale, I'm thinking edible.
The plant is edible if you really want to go that way, but ordinarily this is planted strictly for ornament.
Okay.
You'll often see restaurants decorating their salad bars
As
with
a
it.
garnish.
Oh,
As a
yeah.
garnish. Very
No, well,
nice.
and I think it would add a lot of nice texture to your garden as
It
well.
does, and it combines very well with the color that you see on the mums and the asters, and so it fits in well with your fall flowering perennials.
Okay.
So can we attach these to our gardens? Is it too late to get these in the ground right now?
No,
or?
not at all.
Okay.
We've got quite a wide selection of them at the nursery right now, and it's not too late.
Okay, good deal. Lots of color, lots of texture, lots of different styles. So check out Town and Country Gardens, and they'll be more than happy to help you out. Gary, thank you so much for joining us today.
you.
We appreciate that. And coming up,
The amazing story of how a National Guardsman was reunited with his dog that was a dog nap.
and we'll have your responses to our question of the day.